They say Lagos never really sleeps, but some nights it only pretends to. When the last downfall has gone and the air smells of rain and diesel, that's when the city changes. It grows quiet, watchful. And for one taxi driver, that was when she always appeared. Every night at exactly midnight, she waited by the old Ibadan Express junction. A woman dressed in white, her face half hidden by the shadows. She would lift one hand slowly and say just 3 words, "Take me home." The first time, he didn't think much of it. She sat behind him, silent all through the ride. When he dropped her off, she paid him with crisp, clean Naira notes. But when he checked his pockets the next morning, the money had vanished. Still, she came again, the next night, and the night after that. Always midnight, always the same road, always that same soft voice in the dark. He started to tell other drivers at the motor park. They laughed until one old man said quietly, "My brother, stop picking passengers from that road, especially that late." The driver laughed too, but it sounded nervous. That night, he almost stayed home. Almost. But something in him wanted to see her again, to ask who she really was. When he reached the junction, she was already waiting, still as a shadow. She opened the door without a sound and whispered, "Take me home." This time, he decided to follow her. The road was long and silent, twisting past the sleeping city. Houses grew older. Street lights faded one by one, till at last, she said softly, "Stop here." Before them stood an abandoned house, windows broken, door hanging loose. No lights, no sound, only the whisper of trees, the heavy scent of dust. He turned to ask, "Madam, are you sure this is your house?" The back seat was empty, no trace of her, only a faint chill, the scent of rain. The next morning, he went back there with the police. They searched every corner. There was no woman, only an old photograph nailed to the cracked wall. It showed a young lady in a white dress, her eyes bright, her smile soft. The caption underneath read, "Gone too soon. Died 5 years ago on this road." Since that night, the driver stopped working at midnight. But sometimes, when the city falls silent and the moon is high, he swears he can still hear her voice drifting from the back seat. "Take me home." Some stories are warnings. Others are memories that refuse to die. In Lagos, every road keeps a secret if you are brave enough to drive it.